We'll have all those stories for you shortly, but at the top of this hour, Chinese President Xi Jinping has left Beijing for state visits to Brazil, Argentina, Venezuela and Cuba. While in Brazil, Xi will attend the 6th BRICS Summit and the China, Latin America and the Caribbean Summit. On his way to South America, the president will stop off in Greece. He'll meet Greece's president and prime minister on the island of Rhodes. Well, let's go to our reporter Zhang Nini here in Beijing to get more. Nini, welcome to NewsHour. Just explain to us a little bit more about this upcoming BRICS Summit and what topics are high on the agenda.
Well, hello, Edwin. One major initiative that has been talked about since the Durban summits in the BRICS is the BRICS Development Bank. China says it's good timing to announce the new multilateral development bank during the coming summit. And previous differences have largely focused on the share structure of the bank, but according to Brazil, the 5 BRICS nations are likely to agree to contribute an equal amount of capital, up to $100 billion in total, to have the equal rights in the bank. The bank will have to be ratified by the country's legislatures and can begin lending in 2 years. The goal is to provide funding for infrastructure projects and create a contingent reserve arrangement to help member countries counteract the future financial shocks. And BRICS leaders are also need to decide where the bank will be based. And global issues of the day, such as Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, Ukraine, are bound to come up in the discussions among the leaders. Ever since the Sanya summits in 2012, there has been a steady increase in the number of global political and strategic issues mentioned in the final declarations. And one can certainly expect the mention of these issues in the Fortaleza Declaration this time, Edwin.
And Nini, as we mentioned earlier, this is the 6th summit, and the organisation has certainly expanded in recent times. It's had South Africa come on board. Just give us a sense of the major achievements of BRICS since its inception.
Well, this Fortaleza summit marked the beginning of a new cycle. A full round of 5 summits have been completed. Ever since its first summit in 2001, 5-nation group has come a long way and made some achievement. For starters, the group itself expanded from BRIC to BRICS in 2011 by incorporating South Africa. And intra-BRICS trade has grown more than 15 times in the last 12 years and stands at $230 billion and it's expected that it would cross $250 billion by 2015. On the reform of the global financial institutions, BRIC countries achieved some success when the quota allotment and the voting right shares in the IMF and the World Bank were revised marginally. And the BRICS countries are continuing to press for further reforms, leading up to greater voice in these institutions for the developing world. And steady progress has also been made in intra-BRICS cooperation in the fields of agriculture, health, education, science and technology, urban development, and inclusive growth. And these modest achievements have increased interconnectivity in trade and economy between the developing economies. Edwin.
All right, Nini, many thanks indeed for setting the scene there. And that's Zhang Nini in Beijing.